Disney has brought some of its most beloved animated princess stories to life through stunning live-action adaptations. These films capture the heart of the originals while adding new depth, breathtaking visuals, and unforgettable performances. From enchanting transformations to epic love stories, each of these movies brings something special to the screen. In this review, we'll dive into the top 5 Disney princess live-action films, exploring what makes them magical, memorable, and must-watch favorites for fans of all ages. Let's begin the journey into the world of fairy tales reimagined. Cinderella, 2015, is a live-action adaptation of Disney's classic fairy tale, bringing a fresh and emotionally rich take on the beloved story. The film follows Ella, a kind and gentle young woman who, after the tragic loss of her mother, is left under the care of her father and his new wife, Lady Tremaine. However, when her father also passes away, Ella becomes a servant in her own home, enduring cruel treatment from her stepmother and stepsisters, Drizella and Anastasia. Despite her hardships, she remains hopeful, guided by her mother's words, "Have courage and be kind." One day, while seeking solace in the forest, she meets a kind and mysterious young man, Kit, who is actually the prince of the kingdom. When a royal ball is announced, Ella dreams of reuniting with him, but Lady Tremaine prevents her from attending. Just when all hope seems lost, her fairy godmother appears and transforms her rags into a dazzling gown, a pumpkin into a grand carriage, and mice into horses. With one condition, that the magic will fade at midnight. Ella arrives at the ball and captures Kit's heart. However, as the clock strikes 12, she flees, leaving behind only a glass slipper. Determined to find her, the prince searches the kingdom, and when Ella is finally discovered, the slipper fits perfectly, proving she is the mysterious girl from the ball. Accepting her as she is, Kit and Ella embrace a future together, proving that kindness, courage, and love can change one's destiny. Beauty and the Beast, 2017, is a live-action adaptation of Disney's classic animated film, bringing a deeper and more enchanting look at the beloved fairy tale. The story follows Belle, a bright and independent young woman who feels out of place in her small village, where she is admired for her beauty, but misunderstood for her love of books and adventure. When her father, Maurice, stumbles upon a mysterious castle and is imprisoned by a fearsome beast, Belle selflessly offers to take his place. As she adjusts to life in the enchanted castle, she discovers that the beast was once a prince cursed by an enchantress for his arrogance. The spell also transformed his servants into household objects, and only true love can break the curse before the last petal of an enchanted rose falls. Though Belle initially fears the beast, she gradually sees his kindness and hidden sorrow, and he, in turn, learns to open his heart. Meanwhile, the arrogant and ruthless Gaston, determined to marry Belle, rallies the villagers to storm the castle when he learns of the beast's existence. In a dramatic battle, the beast is mortally wounded but saved when Belle confesses her love for him just in time, breaking the curse. He and his castle's inhabitants are restored to their human forms, and Belle and the beast, now a prince again, find happiness together, proving that true beauty lies within. Aladdin, 2019, is a live-action adaptation of Disney's animated classic, bringing a vibrant and visually stunning retelling of the beloved story. The film follows Aladdin, a kind-hearted but poor diamond in the rough, who survives by stealing in the bustling streets of Agrabah. His life changes when he encounters Princess Jasmine, who is disguised as a commoner to experience life beyond the palace walls. The two share an instant connection, but their different worlds keep them apart. Meanwhile, the scheming royal vizier, Jafar, seeks a magical lamp hidden within the Cave of Wonders, believing it will grant him ultimate power. He tricks Aladdin into retrieving it, but when Aladdin accidentally rubs the lamp, he releases the powerful and charismatic genie. Granted 3 wishes, Aladdin wishes to become Prince Ali to win Jasmine's heart while struggling with the temptation of power and deception. As he grows closer to Jasmine, he realizes she dreams of ruling as Sultan to bring change to her kingdom. Jafar soon seizes the lamp, using its magic for his own dark ambitions, but Aladdin outsmarts him, tricking him into becoming a genie himself, trapping him in a lamp forever. With Jafar defeated, Aladdin selflessly wishes for the genie's freedom, proving his true worth. The Sultan, moved by Aladdin and Jasmine's love, changes the law, allowing them to be together. The film ends with Aladdin and Jasmine embarking on a new future, while the genie, now free, sets off to explore the world. The Little Mermaid, 2023, is a live-action adaptation of Disney's beloved animated classic, bringing a fresh and visually stunning retelling of the underwater fairy tale. The story follows Ariel, a curious and adventurous young mermaid who dreams of exploring the human world despite her father, King Triton's, strict warnings. Fascinated by life above the sea, she rescues Prince Eric from a shipwreck and falls in love with him, believing they are meant to be together. Determined to follow her heart, Ariel makes a dangerous deal with a cunning sea witch, Ursula, trading her voice for legs so she can live on land. With only 3 days to make Eric fall in love with her through true love's kiss, Ariel struggles to communicate, but charms Eric with her spirit and kindness. As their bond grows, Ursula, disguised as a human named Vanessa, interferes to keep Ariel from succeeding. In a dramatic battle, Ariel regains her voice, and with Eric's help, defeats Ursula, restoring peace to the sea. Seeing Ariel's true love and determination, King Triton grants her wish to become human permanently, allowing her to live happily with Eric. The story ends with Ariel and Eric setting off on a new adventure together, proving that love, courage, and staying true to oneself can overcome any obstacle. Maleficent, 2014, is a live-action reimagining of Disney's Sleeping Beauty, told from the perspective of its iconic villain. The story follows Maleficent, a powerful fairy who once lived peacefully in the magical moors. As a young girl, she forms a deep friendship with a human boy, Stefan, which blossoms into love. However, ambition drives Stefan to betray her. He cuts off her wings to gain favor with the human king and ultimately takes the throne. Heartbroken and filled with rage, Maleficent embraces darkness and becomes the feared protector of the Moors. When Stefan and his queen have a daughter, Aurora, Maleficent crashes the christening and casts a curse upon the child. As Aurora grows, Maleficent secretly watches over her and unexpectedly develops a maternal bond with the girl. She realizes she loves Aurora like a daughter and tries to break the curse, but her magic is powerless against it. When Aurora inevitably falls into her cursed sleep, Prince Philip's kiss fails to wake her. In a heartbreaking moment, Maleficent kisses Aurora's forehead, expressing true love in its purest form, a mother's love, which finally breaks the spell. In the end, Maleficent and Aurora bring peace between their worlds, and Maleficent reclaims her wings, proving that even the darkest heart can find redemption through love and forgiveness. Which of these films is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more magical content.